Hello everyone, what we're here today is to talk to you about cool boxes and how to get the most out of them. So, the biggest thing when buying a new cool box is to, obviously everyone goes for, is think about the size of the cool box you need. And that you can have a cool box that's too big, and you can also have a cool box that's too small. So what you want to do is look at how much stuff you're actually taking with you, and then plan for the amount of food that you're taking, and also plan for the amount of ice you want to put in it, or the amount of cool packs you want to put in it. That's very important. So if you have a cool box that's too small, you won't have enough room for what you want to take, and you won't have enough room for the ice that's going to go in it. If you have one that's too big, if you don't fill it up, the temperature rises a lot quicker. That being said, when it comes to drinks and food, me personally, I like to take two cool boxes. I like to have one for drinks, beers, soft drinks, whatever, and one for food. So the reason I do that is because you're in and out of the cool box constantly all day, especially on hot days, and then that will bring the temperature up, constantly opening it up, whereas you can keep your food cold. And my main reason behind that is if worst case scenario, you can drink a drink when it's warm, but you can't eat spoiled food. It's gonna you know, mess your weekend up.
How much did you pay for yours?
£5.
When was this?
10 years ago I paid £5 for that. Why is that? Why is that so expensive? Okay, I'd say probably one of the biggest tips I can give you is prepping your cool box and prepping your food to go in your cool box or your drinks. Sacrificial ice. 100%. I've done it before, I'll do it every time, and it is the best tip I can give you. So rather than putting cold stuff in a warm cool box, what I tend to do is I fill the cool box up about halfway, depending on the size of the cool box, depending on how much ice you need, and then I'll dump. So what I tend to do is freeze ice in Tupperware pots, stick them in the freezer, make some big cubes of ice, and then I'll bang them in the cool box, leave that in there overnight, and that water will stay in there until I'm ready to pack it. And when it comes to prepping your food, anything that can be frozen, freeze it. Freeze some bottles of water, take some cool packs with you. A lot of places, a lot of campsites will have freezers to put your cool packs in. What I would suggest is you get two sets of cool packs. So when you get to camp, the first thing you do is go and put your spare set in the freezer. And then once yours are starting to deplete and they're starting to warm up a little bit, you can go and swap them out, especially because camp freezers tend to take a while to freeze stuff because the door's opening constantly. But getting your cool box cold is very, very important. Very, very important. So just remember that a cool box isn't really for getting stuff cold. It's for keeping stuff cold. So if you've already got a cool box and then you're putting multiple cold drinks, or you're putting multiple warm drinks into a cool box, that will rapidly raise the temperature of your cool box and it won't keep your stuff as cool for longer. So another reason why I like to have a separate food and drinks cool box, because if I've got my drinks cool box, worst comes to worst, I can go to the shop and bang a bag of ice in it. That's probably the best tips for getting the most out of your cool box, are those ones right there. Okay, when it comes to quality of cool boxes and how good they are, it is very much a case of you get what you pay for. If you go and buy a £10 20 litre cool box from a supermarket and try and compare that to a £150 £200 Yeti cool box, there is a world of difference. They're not even comparable, they're not in the same ballpark. There are a lot of good brands out there for not too expensive, but if you want to keep your food and your drinks cold for a long time, do think about spending the money and getting yourself a decent cool box. They are expensive, but they are an investment. They don't cost you a lot once you've got them, and if you look after them, they will really last you a really, really long time. Okay, so important points to remember. Be wary about the size of your cool box. Take one for food, one for drinks, if you have the space. Pre-cool your cool box. Make sure your cool box is cold before you put anything in it. Freeze all the food and bowls of water. Make your own ice. Put all that in there. That's all good. Use campsite freezers if they have them. But and also, don't. Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but some people don't keep your cool box in the shade. The more heat that hits it, the hotter it's going to get. So, go out there, go and find yourself a cool box, get yourself out in the sun or in the shade as I prefer. Go and get some beverages. And always remember, is find someone that you want to go camping with. Come on. Find someone that you want to go camping with.
I'm not going to be in this shot. You're going to have to lift me up.
And go and have an adventure.
Bye.
Bye.